In today's video, I'm going to be sharing both a morning and a nighttime anti-aging skincare routine using products that will really help to improve fine lines, texture, tone, while keeping your skin nice and moisturized. I'm going to be doing this on a $60 budget. Now, to be honest, I wanted to do this on a $50 budget, but it was very, very challenging. And as you know, every year prices go up with skincare, with everything in this world. So I probably could have done this a couple of years ago when prices were a little lower. So I needed $10 more to complete these two routines. So if you're looking to simplify both your morning and nighttime skincare routines, or you're looking for something that is really affordable, that will work if you are consistent with them, then hopefully I can introduce you to a few new routines today. So these are the routines that I would definitely go with if I only had $60. And I'm telling you, I've used these products many times and they do work. They really do. So let's get right into it. Let me share this budget-friendly skincare routine, and of course the products will be linked below for you for your reference. So before we get into today's video, I do want to let you know that these two routines are in Canadian currency. I am located in Ontario, so these are in Canadian dollars, but depending on where you live, possibly these routines could be under $60, or it might be slightly over depending on where you live. So let's start with the morning skincare routine first. The cleanser that I chose is the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. Now this one is perfect for all skin types, including oily skin. It really is a great cleanser to calm irritated, sensitive skin. It's also great if you have dry skin, but this is a perfect everyday cleanser that performs really well. It doesn't strip the skin. It also doesn't make your skin feel tight. It keeps your skin feeling comfortable, and all you need is a little amount. So if you have redness, this cleanser is also really great for that as well. So I am choosing the mini size here because the mini size retails at $7.49 Canadian. The largest size is around $15, which is a little too high for my budget, so I chose the mini size, and like I said, a little bit goes a long way, and when you emulsify it with water, you really do get this nice cleanse. Also, you can use this cleanser as a mask as well. So let's say you need some hydration, you have a little bit of irritation, and your skin is rosy, you can actually put a decent amount all over your face, leave it on for as long as you like. Sometimes I will do an hour, sometimes I will do only a half an hour, and then rinse your skin, and I'm telling you, your face will feel amazing. So I really do love this cleanser. The next product is The Ordinary Argireline Solution 10%. This is one of The Ordinary's peptide serums. This is also the most affordable peptide serum that they have as well. Now, I had a look at some of my other favorite peptide serums that I do like, but they're just too expensive for this budget. So of course, if my budget was higher, I would have picked the Buffet plus copper peptides, or the multi-peptide plus hyaluronic acid serum, or possibly a different peptide from another brand. But we have a $60 budget here, and this one only retails at $11. So very affordable, and I really love Argireline. A lot of people say this is Botox in a bottle. It really helps to soften fine lines. So if you have forehead lines, your levens, crow's feet, nasolabial folds, this is honestly great to apply all over your face, all over your neck, and all over your chest. It has that watery texture, so you never have to worry about pilling. This layers up with everything so nicely without issues, and also it is very lightweight and spreads nicely. I love the formula. This is really effective as well. So I used to be very consistent with Argireline back a couple years ago, and then of course I started using other peptide serums, and then the copper peptide serum, but this really is the peptide that I highly recommend, especially if you're on a budget. Now, you're probably going to ask why I didn't choose a vitamin C serum. A lot of people always ask me why I don't incorporate vitamin C in some of the routines that I share. I love vitamin C. There is nothing wrong. I highly recommend. It's great to brighten up the skin. It's also great to fade dark spots, great for signs of aging, but a lot of vitamin C's can be pretty expensive, and The Ordinary has several vitamin C's. If I had to pick one, it would be the ascorbic acid 8% plus alpha-arbutin 2% from The Ordinary. but it was still too pricey for what I wanted to create for both my morning and nighttime. It was going to take me over the $60 limit. So I chose the next best thing, which is a peptide, and peptides are great hydrate. So if you can't use vitamin C or retinol or any type of active ingredient, peptides are the next best thing. And these do work if you are consistent with them. So I would highly recommend the Argireline solution. Next up is the Inkey List Omega Water Cream. This is a gel moisturizer that is very lightweight, but it's so moisturizing, it's plumping, and it's perfect for all skin types, including those that have dry skin. Now this retails at $14.49 Canadian, and I absolutely love this cream. I have talked about this many times in the past. It sits nicely underneath sunscreen and makeup. I've never had an issue with pilling. Also, this keeps your skin comfortable for the entire day, but also gives your skin this nice glow as well. So this contains a 5% niacinamide, so great if you have that uneven skin tone, dark spots, redness. It has 5% glycerin, which is a humectant, so this is going to plump and hydrate the skin. 3% betaine, which is another ingredient to hydrate, and there is a ceramide complex, which is rich in omega-3, 6, and 9. So this is going to prevent transepidermal water loss, but also help to repair the skin barrier at the same time. And I think this is a lovely option for this routine, and again, it's great for all skin types, and even when my skin is at its driest and I have that flakiness to it, this cream performs well. And the last product is the Good Molecules Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. One of my favorite sunscreen formulations. This one is very moisturizing, it's lightweight, it's not greasy, perfect for all skin types. It works great on its own, but also underneath makeup. It's 100% mineral with a zinc oxide of 13.3%. This formula contains aloe and it also has a vitamin C derivative, but I will say this is not water resistant. So if you plan on being near water, playing sports, you're gonna be sweating a lot, you really want that water resistant formulation. And unfortunately, this formula is not, and I really couldn't find one that is in budget, but this one really is great for every day just to run errands, and it's exceptional. So this one is $17 Canadian, and I think that is a great price for a sunscreen, especially a mineral sunscreen. And on me personally, I really don't see a white cast on my skin. If you have a darker skin tone, there's always that possibility, but I feel like this blends into the skin really well. Moving on to the nighttime routine, this one is going to be very simple. So the first step is a cleanser. We're gonna go back in with the Inkey List Oat Cleansing Balm because this acts as that makeup remover. It removes sunscreen really nicely as well for that first cleanse. I do recommend to double cleanse. So after you've loosened up all of the makeup and sunscreen, rinse your face and then go back in with a second cleanse just to ensure that your skin is super clean before you go in with your remaining skincare products. This is amazing. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this cleanser before, you need to try it. Come back, let me know how you like it. I have put so many people on this cleanser. It really is one of the best. And again, it is so affordable. Next up is the Ordinary Retinol 1% in Squalene. Now the reason why I'm choosing this retinol is because it's the most affordable, to be honest with you. And I have some experience with this serum as well. I used to use this back in the past and I really like how it performs. It's moisturizing. I also like the way that it layers up with my skincare products. I've never had an issue with pilling, but also I feel like this is a very gentle formulation as well because it's in that squalene base. Now, of course, we all react differently to retinol, so you should always be cautious. And if you're new to retinol, it's best to start with 1 or 2 days a week and then gradually increase your usage depending on how your skin is tolerating to that product. So the 1% is retailed at $10.40 Canadian, but they do have 2 lower percentages. So they have 0.2% and a 0.5% option. So if you would like to use something that is a lower percentage, you have that option, but also the other 2 lower strengths are more affordable. They're like $9 and change, whereas the 1% is $10.40. So there isn't much of a difference here, but it's still a little bit cheaper if you go with a lower percentage, and you know, your routine would be even more affordable. But if you can't use retinol or you choose not to, then feel free just to go back in with the Argireline solution. You can use that serum twice a day, every day. And if you want to pair up the Argireline with your retinol, you can also do that as well. And now we're going to complete this routine with the Inculist Omega Water Cream, because this cream also performs well in your nighttime routine. It keeps your skin so moisturized when you are using retinol, and I thought it was really important to find a cleanser and a cream that works both for the morning and the evening. So again, we're using these twice a day, but then of course we have the peptide in the morning and the retinol at night. But if you want to remove the retinol and just use your peptide at night for both routines, then feel free to do that as well. So these two routines are $60 and change Canadian, but of course it would be $50 if you were to eliminate the retinol. So I guess I could have made a $50 routine, but then I feel like this wouldn't have been as interesting. And I do like to give options here, and I'm somebody that loves to use a peptide in the morning and a retinol at night. So I wanted to also share two routines that I would personally use if I was on a $60 budget. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you found it helpful. And most importantly, I hope I introduced you to a few new skincare routines today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And these products will be linked below for you as well. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.